Hello, Mechwarriors. Welcome to my channel. So they're having a sale right this very minute. It's, what is today? Today is the 7th of May, 2024, and it's 8:59, so it means I have to go to work really shortly because I can't play video games all day. I actually have to work. And some notable exceptions to this sale that's going on. I am not a big fan of this particular mech, but I will tell you that on the battlefield, I've seen these mechs pull down, 3-4 kills. And I'm not just talking about killing blows. I'm talking about actually, doing serious damage. And that's the Ice Ferret. And they're on sale right now, 50% off. For me, they could be 70% off. I still wouldn't buy one. And the reason is because I've never found a build that I really enjoyed. That being said, I've seen people on the battlefield, like I said, pull down 5 kills in a single match. And we're not talking tier 1 players. We're talking, players like you and me. Tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 8. The tier system is a screwed up system. I'm trying to remember which one I really liked. I had one of these years ago, and I was terrible. I couldn't get much out of it. I think it was this guy here. So if you pulled into this guy, the first thing to note is an Ice Ferret is an omnipod mech, which means you can't change the engine, but you can change the omnipods and make it into other things. And it does have the hands on here. And if you know anything about me, the first thing I would do is get rid of the hands. And this became a habit after I bought a blood asp, because when you remove the hands on the blood asp, it gives you more places to put stuff on board. So this has one defensive weapon, in my opinion, because I'm going to use all these as missiles anyways. But as I remember, you can go to the omnipod right torso, and yeah, you can add an additional laser. So having 2 lasers on board, and by the way, because this is an omnipod mech, you can't change the armor and the structure. Those things are going to be locked down. But what you can do is you can change out the components to some degree and have some good success. And as I remember, I ran this mech like this. And I think I did LRM-10s without Artemis. So go with standard. And I went LRM-10, LRM-10, LRM-10. Something like that. Yeah, see, this is why I just can't with this mech. We're just going to max out the armors. But I've seen people pull this mech off really well. I think the guy that I saw that was doing really good, he did 3 SRM-6s. And he definitely had 2 lasers on board. I know that much. So I would go with ER mediums maybe, or small pulses. They can make this into like a brawler mech. By the way, the heat management on this is really good. So you put some ammo on board, and maybe a light active probe. So you get 3 SRM-6s and then 2 ER medium lasers. And go with something like that. And this makes for a really good build overall for getting in and touching. I think I would probably go with small pulse lasers. And the reason being that it would just deliver that quick punch you want. So you combine those with firing all 3 of these SRM-6s. And you're going to be able to put damage down range really quickly and really punishingly. So another mech to look at in this sale, absolutely a Sumner. This is me talking. The Sumner can be an amazing mech. First of all, it comes with jump jets built in. You can't change that. And it is an omnipod mech. So, and it took me a really long time. I wrote PGI 2 or 3 times asking that loyalty mechs be made available so you can sell them. Because it drove me nuts that you couldn't get rid of them. And if you're considering buying one of these, you might consider this one, the G. I think the H is the one that I really like. In fact, I'm going to buy one. Is there an H? What is it? Oh, no, it's the F is the one I have. I have the loyalty F. I'm pretty sure everybody has a loyalty F. But if you can find one where you don't have to change it around too much. There we go. This is going to give me the omnipods I need. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy this one. And I'll show you why. So we go in here, and I have a Hellfire and Hellbringer. I'll probably sell that Hellbringer. I already have a Hellbringer, and I don't drive that one. So camo specs. You know, for some reason I would have thought I bought that. If you know anything about me, you know where this is going. Black. Actually, I think it's red and then white. Yeah, there we go. So let me show you the meat and potatoes on this thing. So it's been my assessment or assertion that this is how you should run this mech. Right torso, left torso. Go here. Left torso. Grab another 3. And you're getting base structure out of this. You're not getting all the quirks and stuff. I don't care about the quirks. Actually, I do care about laser duration. There's something on here. Energy range, laser duration. I'll take laser laser range over energy range anytime. And there isn't an option for this one. Whoops. This is boring stuff. You guys can scan past this. I wish there was a button where you could just have it set up so you could automatically skill your mech the way you normally do it. I think I have to take some of the head out. A little less head. Actually, no, I think that's going to be fine. So this is how I run this mech. I've done this many times. And on my other account, I actually have 2 of these. Why do I have multiple accounts? Because I really like the beach party. Every year they give away free hero mechs. And so this is what I do on this guy. For fun fact, if you get this mech and you're an SRM build kind of guy, you can do 8 SRM4s on here and have very good heat management. I think you can do it as many as 10. And then what you're going to do on this is you're going to put a heat skill or ammo here, ammo here, ammo here, like this. You need to add 2 double heat sinks on board. You have to have this. And then just another half ton of ammo. And this is going to give you a 1.19 heat management. You're going to get 6 ATM3s. And you can do these in alpha strikes, or because you're getting most of your heat generation on this mech is actually coming from the ER medium lasers. So you're going to fire these left and right, and then you can either do alpha strikes with the ATM3s, or you can cycle these. If you watch some of my other videos, I'll link them in the description. You're going to see some really serious damage you can put out. I think the most I've ever done was just shy of 1,200 on this mech. And that's incredible when you think about the fact that you're running 6 ATM3s. Nobody's going to question that. And yes, you could run 2 ATM9s, but that's not where you're getting the benefit from. The benefit is really from the fact that the cooldown on these is 3 seconds versus 5 seconds. So what I do is I typically cyclet rate these, put these in chain fire. But in the beginning of matches, when I'm first getting into the battle and I want to get some damage out, for kill assists, I'll do alpha strikes. And with a range of like 1,265, I think it is scaled out, it's nuts. You can really pump out the damage. So this is the way I do this guy here. Absolutely no trouble throwing over 1.3 mil because it's worth it. Places to put the first part of this on. Advanced zoom. Actually, here. There's 2 right there. I would go with missile spread and then throw the rest into doing armor hardening. Skeletal density is important as well, but armor hardening I feel like is the first one you really need to push in. And then you just put all 6 of these over here. Yeah, so this is this build here, and I'm going to save this. Is SMN ATM3. So now, if you're still watching this video, and I'm surprised you are, then you come over here and right arm. There's a couple of different ways to run this. You can take advantage of the full complement of 10 missile systems, or you can go with 8. Now I tried 10 and it just got really hot, especially if you do it this way with SRM6s. I think you can do like 8 of these before you get into running out of armor available or weight. Now you can do all 10. And now you've got 3.5 tons of ammo, which for 10 SRM6s is nothing. You're going to push through that so quickly. So that's why I suggest going with SRM4s here. It's going to increase your heat value to a better number. You're going to get 1.2 now, and now you have more ammo and or more armor you can put on. I mean, or more heat shield. So if you sacrifice half a ton, as an example, I'm not going to save this, but you could add another double heatsink on board, and that gets you to 1.23. So you can see how this would be a value. And the firepower is 104. Yeah. So this is a real number. Anyway, I hope this was useful information, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. And I'm definitely going to be running this.